Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Simic Magecraft in Ranked Standard. This deck is sweet, and honestly, a lot of people just can't seem to deal with it. You end up dumping these dinky little flyers down on turns 1 and 2, and then chip away for damage for the rest of the game, and some people just can't get through the protection spells and deal with it. We've got Delver of Secrets, our only 1-drop, can flip into a 3-2 flyer. Fairy Vandal, probably the worst card in the deck, but it is a 2-mana 1-2 flyer. It also has Flash, you can play it on your opponent's turn if they don't target any of your stuff with removal, and whenever you draw your second card each turn, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it. We don't have a ton of ways to draw cards, but the ways we do are pretty effective. One of is the Ledger Shredder, a 2-mana 1/3 flyer. Whenever you cast, or whenever any player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives, meaning you draw an extra card, so you trigger your Fairy Vandal that way. Storm Tracer Drake, essential to the deck, 2-mana 2/1 flyer. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell you control, draw a card. Very sweet when you target it with your own protection. Get a little 2-for-1 action there. And Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief, very fun card. If you target one of your other creatures with anything, including Combat Research, or any of your protection spells, you then also put it onto Ivy, which means you are doubling up on some very powerful effects. Made a couple tweaks to the deck since the last time I played it. Shout out to Rajam QED, who said, why are you playing Massive Might? Why not play For the Family? It's because I've never heard of this card. I did not know it existed. So then I was like, all right, well, this is okay, but we don't often have 4 or more creatures. So then I look for other stuff. Turns out Giant's Growth is basically a strict upgrade to Massive Might because our stuff all has flying. We really don't need Trample. So instead of a 1-mana +2/+2, we get a 1-mana +3/+3. Why freaking not? Now, I did only put 3 copies in here, and I'm giving that 4th copy to March of Swirling Mist. It's tough to say how many you want because you really don't want it early, but damn, is this a good top deck late. So you could probably run 1 or 2 of these, but man, the ability to just completely phase out your opponent's entire board or even your own board to protect from a sweeper is nasty. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Not perfect, but if we can successfully keep a Drake in Combat Research, ooh, they might not have a whole lot of interaction for us. We're bottlenecked on blue. We want to drop a Drake and then go like Ivy Spell Thief plus something else. Are they going to counter this? I don't think so. That's such a slow hand to keep. No, they're going to flash in their little 1/1s, right? I still think we want to play the Drake here. Yep. There's no stick, so they have no 1s or 2-drops? What's going on here? Baleful Absence. Okay, that might be control. I was thinking this was a Soldier's Land, but it's not. Hey, Celestis. Now, the good news is if they want to draw extra cards every turn, that helps the old Shredder plan out. All right, how do we want to do this? We're bottlenecked on blue. I think it's Shredder. If they want to draw 2 cards a turn, that helps us a lot. We do need more blue, though. And here. 4th land. Urza. Okay. I mean, they're going to go over the top, so we got to get cracking soon. Blue land is great. This allows us to Ivy plus Combat Research. We don't have any blue open for Slip Out the Back, but it's really good if it works. Yeah, I think we got to go for it. Here comes the Ivy. I don't think there's any stick there. Attempt the Combat Research. Auto pay 1. Take the copy. Take action. Okay. Draw a card. Maybe one of you guys can go. Keep double Shredder power. I'm okay with that. Alright. Swinging for 2 here. And that's all we got. We have no blue open for protection, so if they want to sweep the board here, we'll get a card off Gleeful Ivy, and then we'll be sad. That looks like a board wipe to me. But I don't think we need to block anyway. 2 points of damage doesn't matter. Alright. Sweep the board. Is it Farewell, or... I never remember the name of the other one. The 4-mana one. We draw a card off the multicolored cards. Yes, depopulate. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Well, we still have a full grip, so it's not the end of the world. An opponent is playing the Combat Thresher. That is some next level stuff here. Land's okay. We can pretty successfully repopulate the board. We can go Shredder into Drake and still hold blue open. I don't need green. Forget green. Okay. I think this is fine. Shredder into Drake. Take the trigger. We like Combat Research. Do we need the Vandal? Maybe. Okay. End here. Hold slip out the back for the next set of removal and or sweepers. Wonder what the Thresher's doing in here. Are they trying to blink stuff? They have Blinky deck. Mightstone and Weakstone, okay. Am I gonna -5 or draw? Okay. Yeah, we'll slip you out. Fine by me. Opponent swings for 1, double strike, no blocks. Eat 2. Down to 14. More land ain't it, but we can start with a draw. Target the Drake, draw a card. Time of keeping is pretty nice here. I think we go ahead and double spell and drop off the land here. Perhaps could have ordered that differently. Oh, we're out of blue anyway. All right, here we come. Swing for 5. One with 1 mana open, about to... Oh, they have 3 mana open. A Ganjo. Yeah. Hexproof and indestructible it is. Take the draw. And the draw again. Why did we not get the Fairy Vandal? Because I had already drawn my precisely second card that turn. Maybe we could have sequenced that better. But again, we're out of blue. Okay, so whatever they target is dead this turn. They don't like the Shredder. Shredder goes down. We keep the combat research. Fine by me. Emperor. Less fine by me. Well, that was a pretty good top deck there.
I am almost sad to see you go.
No blocks. Yeah, that's fine. Now this is... Combat research is only on damage to a player. Yeah. So I think we're taking out the Emperor, although we don't have to. We don't actually have to. We can let you plus and take you out next turn. It's a little greedy, but I do like the card draw. Take the action. Okay. I think we give him the plus here. What do we care? Okay, give me the draw. Sure, that's fine. Okay. Let him plus. As long as they can't minus again, we're okay. Sure. 2/2 double striker hits a little bit harder, but racing is not going to be their strong suit. No blocks. Down to 12. Down to 10. Alright, we're not going to tap out here. Yep. Hold protection just in case. Opponent gets the cycle draw here. They take it. Go up to 16. Okay. We could almost take this draw here. I think I'm interested in that. If we're going to do that, should we play the Vandal first? No, because that's too much mana. We need to leave more stuff open. Let's start here. I want to see what we get. Resolve. Okay, more land. Not super interested in, although blue is the better of the two colors to get at this point. If they're going to kill someone... Doesn't matter how we do it here. I guess if they actually... What we want to do is attack this way. Because then they would target the Fairy Vandal, and then we would copy it anyway. Okay, looks like it's going down, though. Taking the draw. Play out one of these. Play the Fairy Vandal on their turn, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's fine. Hold everything else. Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay. Bounce that. That's fine. Alright, so that explains why the Combat Thresher's in here. That's fine with us. End here. Resolve. Let's see, are we drawn? Because if you -5, yeah, they draw. Okay. Interesting. Pretty cute. Swing for 4 more. I think we're letting it go. At some point we can either phase it out or take some chumps, but for now we're okay. Manual draw. Okay. Alright, here comes the Vandal. Still have mana open for double protection. My turn. They trigger again. They get a little more life. That does actually matter. Keeps us farther from lethal. Eventually we have to chump block the Thresher. or deal with it somehow. I count 9 damage currently. It's not enough. We have no ability to draw that second card yet, so I think we're just attacking all first. See what happens here. I guess we want to play this first, right? Because we actually want this down before we draw the cards off the combat research. It's a little bit funky there, but I think that's how it has to be done. When it drops to 8, we get all of our triggers. March Swirling Mist could be pretty useful. Okay, so we're pretty well positioned. If we deploy the Shredder, we have 2 Slip Out the Backs and a Shore Up. Actually, we only have 2 of them. So we could save 2 of you guys through the Sweeper. That feels unnecessary. They remove the Fairy Vandal on attack. We have protection for all that, so I think we just sit here. I don't think we need to overextend anymore. Okay, so they want to bounce you and get the draw. That hits pretty hard, but that's okay. We can always slip it out the back. I mean, we could give it hexproof. I think I'd rather wait. And we're completely happy to chump block with the Fairy Vandal. Okay, so here they come. So we want to slip out at least one of you guys. So let's slip you out, because you hit pretty hard. And they still have 4 mana open. They could run double depopulate. Yeah, we'll take the action. That's nice. So I don't think we just slip anyone else out. I think we just leave it like that. And let both these guys get swept up. I think that's totally fine. And still have lethal presented. Surge Engine cannot block the flyers. 1 card left in hand. 2 mana open. I think we got him here. Even if they have 1 more piece of interaction, we have 2 more pieces of hexproof or phase out. Okay, this guy's coming back. So they do get a draw here, but again, I don't think it matters. My turn. They get this draw as well. They go up to 9. We have exactly 9. They have 3 mana open. They've been a land. Feeling pretty good here. Play out just because if we need to connive. Okay. Show me. This does not have reach, right? Just defender, yeah. Show me what you got. We have the answers. Swing in the air. Nobody has reach. Okay, well. Hexproof it is. Take the action. Copy just in case. And they scoop. Let's go. What a game. Through multiple sweepers. That card draw off the combat research was sweet. Opponent goes first, but we do have a Delver on 1. In fact, we have 2 Delvers. Tap land. Alright, well, here we come. Off to the races against Grixis. Okay. Sleeve's kind of popping. I like that. Harvester it is. Let's see if we can flip. One time, baby. Come on. One time. Alright, do we drop the Drake into nothing? Or another Delver? I guess we could drop Ivy here. It's just not that good yet. Nothing here is that good yet. Alright, maybe deploy the Ivy. No attacks. Swing, no blocks on our side. We're looking to press damage here. Down to 15. Maybe it's Obnix this time. Brotherhood End. Sweep it all up. Slow us down. Okay, but now we have a target for the Drake, which is nice. And here, leave open protection. Hope they don't drop Sheldred. Well, they go for single removal. Let's see if they have the backup. Auto pay. We get the trigger at least, but they are holding priority. They might cycle. Nope, they let that go. Okay, not bad for us at all. And that's their entire turn. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's get it. Attack first. Swing with the Delver. Hold protection. Okay, we're miraculously in the game. Double protection. We hope they don't sweep or invoke despair, but slip out the back can at least get us through another sweeper. Fifth land. Mighty Mo goes for burn down the house. Okay. I think we continue to keep the Drake here. And phase you out. My bad. I did not even... I assumed they were trying to burn us down. I did not even read what they did. Okay. And we'll flash in the very Vandal, but we do not need to block here. Completely my bad. I just assumed they were sweeping it, but that is not in fact the case. We could actually shore up a block, but I don't think that's the best use of what we need to do here. We'll go no blocks here. Down to 10. Flash in the Vandal. Down to 9. Definitely a clock. That's a lot of damage there. 10. What's that? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's very close. I could see pushing for lethal here. Let's go for it. Let's start here. Do we go for one more? I think we can go for one more. That's a pretty good draw. Okay. And so we can phase out a good chunk of them here. End. Alright, show me what you got. We can also phase out our own cards if they try to sweep again. Manual taps for red. Looks like another Brotherhood end or burn down the house. Why are we manual tapping red though? Okay. That's very dramatic. I guess it's Blade Coil Serpent. Okay. Less dramatic. I guess there's a reason for it. So they're going to make us discard, and they have haste. And what is that? 9 damage exactly. So we're good here. We just phase you out, and should all be fine. X equals 2 is sufficient. We don't need to go any more than that. Doesn't matter. Submit 0. That's fine, right? Okay. And that is game. Woo! Didn't read Burn Down the House. Still got there. Feels good. On the play, Delver into Ivy. Let's make it happen, Cap'n. Up against Jacoise. Ooh. Spooky artwork. Lay down arms immediately. Opponent does not like that. Now, Thalia is going to be our Achilles heel here. So we hope the Spell Thief survives and we can combat research. It'd be great if we had another creature to attach it to. But we do not get that lucky. I think play is the same. Oh yeah, it's only if it targets another creature anyway. Okay. So, start here. And swing and start drawing. Alright. Show me the money. No blue. No money was shown. Next time we could go Ledger Shredder. Doesn't have haste though. Okay, opponent is enacting their plan. I mean, we're heading the race, and we're going to have some significant pressure with the Giant's Growth. Question is if they Brutal Cathar without us having blue open to protect. Down to 20. Okay. Interesting. We don't really want to double spell this turn. We don't have any protection open if we use our blue. I don't even think we need to play out this next green mana source. That's not our issue. We continue to swing in here. And we hold a no protection open, although the opponent doesn't know that. Yeah, we're bottlenecked on blue. I think we're going to discard the forest to the Shredder. We'll see. Let's hope they don't Brutal Cathar through us. It's Paragon instead. Honestly, less scary. It's only permanents, right? And we're not going to remove any of their stuff. Now, it is a flyer. But we can potentially Giant's Growth through it. Attack it with 3-2. I mean, we could eat it, but they play it back with the Paragon. I think the bigger priority is to get through the Paragon. So no blocks here. Okay. Cool. That's not bad. So, we're definitely going to play you out. We can make both you guys big enough to get through. I think we're probably playing a Drake and a Giant's Growth. And double spelling should be fine. So here we come. Take the block, and we can, of course, target other than Ivy. So put this here. Get both triggers. Take the action. Copy you. Make you a 6/5. Probably bin the land over the extra damage from the connive. Okay. Coming through. Opponent drops to 10 here. We have Slip Out the Back open. Not bad at all. Have protection ready for Brutal Cathar. There it is. We're ready for you, buddy. Who are they targeting? They target the Ivy, right? You have to pay Ward 1. I guess we can let that resolve first. Okay. So now, we can put the counters... We can either target the Drake and take a bunch of damage, but get the draw off. I'm taking 5. Yeah, let's target the Drake. And we can copy it. Take action. Copy there. Boom. Draw as well. Feeling good. We are making things happen. They put the counter, but it don't matter. So we got flyers. We have 8 damage currently. More land doesn't do it, though. Interesting. They have 9 damage next turn. I think we're good to attack all here. And we can always flash in the Vandal if we absolutely need a blocker. Opponent drops a 2. Draw a card. Okay, well, flooding out, but rather flood out now than later. Or rather now than early in the game. We had a nice start. Paragon comes down. Does not solve their problem. Blocks one of them. Place a counter somewhere. Sure. Don't think any of this matters. Swing for 9. No blocks. Drop to 2. Should be fine. Right. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Beating up on mono white soldiers. What a joyful day. Well, this is a little slow for us. On the draw. Question is, do we drop the Drake unprotected? Now, if it's mono blue, we can. It's just, we can't play it into a counter spell. So, good news is we can flash in the Vandal on their turn. We'd actually love for them to counter something now. But we can wait. Okay, let's try to flash this in. If they tap out now, that's fantastic. That allows us to resolve the Drake and then hold, Slip Out the Back for Fading Hope, basically. Nope, they don't counter it. Okay, that's fine. We'll attack here and drop 1 Delver underneath. Swing for 1. They have Essence Scatter. We can drop the Drake. And if they have Make Disappear, they can't really counter this. Now, we could push for the next Delver. We don't have to. We're just going to end here. Because they might not want to burn their Make Disappear on it. But they did nothing there. So they probably just have Make Disappear and can't use it effectively. Alright, looking good so far. See if we hit land or not. Okay, that allows us to deploy the Drake. Probably can do that after combat. Okay, swing for 2. Chipping away. Attempt to drop a Drake here. See if they have a hard counter for it. If they do, we probably get to resolve the next Delver. They do. Essence Scatter, so be it. Here comes the Delver. We can start flipping Delvers. Could be okay. Lands. Protection open for Fading Hope or March of Swirling Mist. Want to Fading Hope you and slow us down. Maybe put the counter on you. Just make you hit a little harder. Have to say. Doesn't matter that much. We could save these to slip out their blockers, their flying Djinns. They main phase Thirst. Opponent is feeling the pressure here. We're able to get underneath them. And let's see, even if they play a Terror this turn, we can flip the Delver, we can still fly over. Land, come on, baby. Come on. Decline. Okay, good news is, we're pretty good on, I mean, hell, if we want to resolve something now, we can, just to power up the Vandal. Is that really worth it? I don't think so. Probably not. Alright, pressing on here. Should have some decent combat tricks if they do just slam a Djinn. Flipping the Delver would be huge, though. That has to happen. Alright, well, they give us more time here. I don't think they're hitting whatever they want to hit. They've been a Spell Pierce, I think. Something else. Let's see if they cast a second spell this turn. That would trigger everything. They do. I will take it. I like the Giant's Growth. Maybe we drop off the Indestructible thing. Slip Out could be key to taking out a last blocker. Terror. Okay, this is a great time to flip deck. Come on. Oh, they scoop on that. Opponent cannot take the heat. Always feels good to beat up on mono blue. On the play with Delver. Looks like a keep to me. Let's get him. Up against Cheese on the Werewolf Life. Not werewolves, though. Klein. Well, we prefer... yeah, we're probably not going to use this. Who do we want to get picked off this turn? We want to keep the Drake. I think Ivy's maybe our worst card in hand right now. If we get to double spell next turn, it's huge with the Shredder. Alright, we'll try the Shredder here. They likely have some kind of interaction, but if they don't, the payoff is pretty big, so we'll go for it. Do nothing. Decline. Let's see if they let the first spell resolve. I bet we attack first, and that's fine. They probably don't want to pick off the Shredder, though. Let's put them in a weird position. Ooh, no stick at all. Okay. Well, we hold shore up then. Don't need to burn it now just to get the Shredder trigger. Wow, that's nice. No interaction on 2. Opponent is going to be in for some trouble then. Opponent is not in for any trouble at all. Okay, well, Hexproof doesn't help the Drake, so we can probably just save the Shredder here. Pump you up to a 2-4. Everyone else is dead. DED dead. Okay, we could double spell this turn to get the Shredder trigger. Which is maybe fine, honestly. If they're going to sweep us again, we're just going to lose that game. It's okay. Well, didn't even get the connive counter off that because we had to bin a land. And if they go Brotherhood and part 2, we'll just hit that scoop button. Cut down on Spell Thief. 3 mana open. Must have been a top deck recently. Unless they were planning to Brotherhood end the entire time. They get to Corpse Appraise here. Now they are down to 13. We've been a land. Okay. I'm fine not drawing that next turn anyway. So we're not feeling great here. That's interesting. It's a little bit more damage, I suppose. I mean, we gotta go for it, right? We could also wait one more turn. Why? To get the Shredder trigger? That's potentially worth it. Okay. Hold mana open here. Pretend to have a hexproof effect. Opponent hits that 5th land and has 4 black mana sources, 4 Invoke Despair. Ugh. 2 or less. Goodbye. Yeah. Probably scoop on that. And they get lifelink too. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You can, yeah, I'm sure you can have that one. Let's get out of here.